Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode, maybe the last one, of WWJG, not WWJD, but what would Jesus grill? Because I was watching this series called The Chosen. You can watch it at thechosen.tv. Fantastic recreation of some of the Middle East, and they're doing some cooking. He's got the disciples like cooking. I'm like, what are they chopping up out there? What are they cooking? And so it just got me thinking, like, what would Jesus throw on the grill? So today, obvious choice. Today I'm grilling lamb. So we raise a few lambs. I don't know, you can't really see them out there. They're somewhere in the corral, and so we have some lamb meat in the freezer, which is not common for most people because lamb is kind of a delicacy, it's kind of a premium meat. Like, it's just not all that common, right? I had them do a special cut called Osso Buco, which is Italian. It means like bone with a hole, okay? And it's made out of the shank, like the lower leg, okay? And it's cut into like discs, like steaks almost, but with the bones still in. Would that be a preparation that Jesus would have used? Probably not, because it takes a little extra to actually saw through the bone and cut it into these little steaks. But that's how I got it, and it was a cut I wanted to try. And it's often used as a stew meat. So you, if you were to grill it, you would actually grill it and then maybe throw it into the slow cooker for a stew. But today I'm just gonna grill it, and I did it in a fresh garlic, fresh rosemary, and balsamic vinegar and olive oil. And I tossed that all around. I gave it a little bit of mushroom sea salt. It's like a special salt I found at IKEA of all places. And I just salted it and let it marinate for about 12 hours. That was this morning. So it was about 12 hours. And I'm just gonna throw it on, do it to like a rare or medium rare, okay? So here's the thing with lamb. Would Jesus have eaten lamb? Yeah, they used lamb, especially ritually, in the Passover meal, okay? And that's where we most often hear about it. And I have a hunch that it would have been like a full cut, like a primal cut, almost like just a leg or a back, ham of lamb, and it was roasted over an open fire. So it's kind of like a barbecue, but they would have just roasted it. And the Passover, the whole thing with the Passover is it was super quick, because the idea was that God was going to lead them out of the promised land, and they had to be like ready to go. They had to keep their sandals on. They had to like use no utensils. They had to eat it standing. And so I don't actually think they had time to do a 12-hour marinade with garlic and vinegar and all that other stuff, right? And so they would have just roasted it, maybe sprinkled it with some salt or something like that. But honestly, it was probably just roasted lamb. But they also would have eaten lamb outside of just the Passover. Okay, we have no reason to believe that Jesus was vegetarian. They had to prepare meats kosher, according to Jewish law. But other than that, there were some meats that were forbidden, like pork and shellfish and reptiles. So they would have eaten red meat, but it just had to be prepared in a certain way. This is what the Osso Buco looks like. And it's lamb. It's like a 1.5 years old. So it's actually a ewe, so it'd be like mutton. And I'm just gonna lay it on the grill here. And I'll get all 8 of these going. I'll get back to you when these are done. And that's what Jesus would grill today. All right, so lamb goes super quick, especially these little cuts. You pull it off medium rare at 145. So we're already cruising up 145, 150. So it's time. It's done. That went so quick, like literally maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But they're perfect. They're delicious. They're really good. You can go to a butcher, and if they carry lamb, they'll do this cut for you. But you can do this with any lamb steaks, lamb chops. Yeah, just play with it. But also Buco, kind of a neat preparation. That's what Jesus would grill. WWJG.